Hello, and just like that, it's August, one of the strongest energetic months. And this year, one of the rare things that are happening that hasn't happened in a long time, in accordance to like astrology alignments, and then also we've got two supermoons this month. Two super moons, one at the beginning and one at the end, and now we're also in the Lionsgate portal. August sets the stage for years to come, especially with the Lionsgate portal, which is on 8/8. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up on some of the energy waves, and they're all gateways and portals. Sometimes things seem like it's not going right, and it's like bad, but I want you to really covet this. There's no bad or good. Nature just knows what it needs to do to move the season forward. And another thing is that there is a cycle, and this is in Ayurvedic teachings, and the cycle is creation, maintenance, and destruction. Creation, maintenance, and destruction. So whatever you're experiencing this month, ask yourself, instead of saying, oh my God, this is so bad, ask yourself, where am I in the cycle of creation, maintenance, or destruction? Nature actually loves creation. It doesn't really like maintenance that much, and then it has to get rid of it so that it can move forward, so that it can start again with creation. So that's what's happening this month. And the Lionsgate portal, I want you to have it as a theme for you this month, which is be a lion, not a mouse. Be a lion, not a mouse. Okay? And this month I encourage you to roar so that you can reclaim yourself. And I always come back to this theme every year in August because of the whole roar thing. And I always think of the Lion King. You know how at the end, Mufasa tells his son that he has to reclaim his place on Pride Rock. So epic, where he walks on the top, and then it's like raining, and he just defeated Scar, and then he roars. And then there's Mufasa's voice that says, remember who you are. Remember who you are. And he roars, and then things come back to life. So this month, I encourage you to roar. And I even put it on my calendar at 3 o'clock, remember who you are, and then I roar then. So that may help you move the energy, okay? So this month, be a lion, not a mouse, you are, and to do it scared. Do it scared, do it messy. This is just starting it, and it will open the pathway for you. And roar, okay? And the Magis and the Muses who I channel, they really guide me, and they told me, you don't have to know, you just have to trust. You don't have to know, you just have to trust. And then trust that you know. Trust that you know. Okay, so one of the other things that they reminded me is to surrender. Surrender and chew. Surrender and chew. So I have notes everywhere that says, hey Twee, surrender and chew, thanks God. So if that helps you, put that around. And the chew part is because we want to metabolize everything, our thoughts and our words. And so many people are having digestive problems. So none of us chew enough. We're actually supposed to chew like 20 to 25 times. Okay, so chew your food. Okay, slow down a little. Rest and digest, rest and digest. So chew your food, please. And prioritize rest. This month is so hot. All the animals are resting in the afternoon, so maybe planning somewhere in the middle of the day, especially around 3 or 4 o'clock, to close the gates, knowing that you did everything that you're supposed to already, and that you are enough, that what you have done is enough, and that you do have the time and space. There's so many things that you can do to rest. Meditating is one form, sleep is another, just breathing, okay, but laying down for 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes, middle of the day is so vital, and you have to prioritize that. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so realize that you've got so many blessings, and write what you have gained from the experience, all the blessings and all the things that you get to do. right? So comparison is the thief of joy. So stop comparing yourself to the past, comparing yourself to other people. And if you're comparing, you might be envious of them or jealous of them. If that is the case, celebrate that, because that means you want something that they have that ignites it in you. So why don't you switch that around and ask them, hey, how did you get this? What was your path to it? And open the conversation. Because if you weren't jealous of them, if you didn't, or envious of them, it wouldn't even like cross your path. You wouldn't even care, right? So there's something that's in you that really wants that, and it's okay to want. It is more than okay to want. It drives you, and so that's actually a good thing. So celebrate that, but transform it. Choose the more empowering thought, and then always, whatever that you're going through, what is the gift? What is the gift? The lesson may be the gift. There may be other things. So the last thing, and it may even seem like a negative, for August, you may have these hard stops. The hard stops may be an accident, or it may be something with your health. Just this last weekend, I had a hard stop already, and I'm still in it right now. It's because I have ulcerative colitis, and I'm still working through it. For some reason, I started going to the bathroom more the last couple of days, and then it aggravated my hemorrhoids and popped a few new ones, and it's so painful for me to walk for a couple days, and I really had to rest. I had to be off of my feet, but that made me have so much pain where I couldn't do things. It made me have a hard stop. And the hard stops that you have in regards to health, it is to take care of yourself more. It's a blessing in disguise. And it is also, this hard stop will make you rethink if your actions are aligned with what you say you want. If your actions are aligned in what you say you want. And then the hard stop may be accidents. So please, please, please use my ACE technique, where when you get in the car, you say, can you please get me to this location safely and on time? Yes. Will you please get me to this location safely and on time? Yes. Please get me to this location safely and on time? Yes. Thank you. And then can you also provide me with VIP parking when I get there? Yes. Use it, it works. That sometimes shit happens for shifts to happen. Shit happens for shifts to happen. Okay, and you don't have to do this alone. I highly encourage you to get energy work or a reading done with whoever you feel so called to. It may not make any sense, but whatever that you say in that one interaction can help move you forward. So for me, I had a reading done on the new moon, and it helped me out tremendously. And during that session, she's like, Twee, stop. Oh my God, there's a fox in my backyard. And she lives in New Jersey. She's like, the foxes aren't here. And then in our reading, though, we also talked about being wild and free and getting into our courageous self. And then when she said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this cup. And it's a fox, right? And it says wild and free. And then when we looked up the spirit animal meaning of a fox, it means trickster, right? And it actually means to be adaptable. And so for both of us right now, we need to be more adaptable. And so in that reading, it pulled us forward. It gave us courage. It gave us excitement. And it's brought me more intuition too, and creativity. So whatever it is, it may not make sense to anyone else, but it may make sense to you. It may be just the shift that you need to move forward to take action. In my readings, I always give energetic prescriptions, and I've got 3 different readings for you. One is 15 minutes, and it's only $33, and in 15 minutes, you get a lot done. This last weekend, I had a booth in which I only offered that 15-minute reading because I couldn't read everyone for an hour, an hour and a half. I had people passing, and it was just me there. So they all walked away with so much inspiration, and they all wanted to hug me, and I did hug them, but it is fun, and it's enlightening, and you go away inspired. So you can do a 15 minutes, or you can do a 60-minute reading, or an hour and a half reading, in which we delve into more, and I do more of an energy clearing with that too. So book the appointment on soyouboutique.net, soyouboutique.net, and I hope to help move you forward and live your fullest life and ride out all the waves of August, because August is the 8th month, and so 8 is the infinity sign, right? And it's a huge portal and gateway. So I want you to be able to ride it and really step into who you want to become sooner. Yeah.